Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
I go Ghana for Coco, about 10 years, Kakra. Masaba mo na so biemo ye business na egu so bohun digital business ya wo community mu a chese edom gum asedanka nyame na me kasa Ghana fo ye ndorso ni ade enne kofo atia se omura business ni mu me se ye business ye digital business abia abeko bia betumi arane agese me se woni internet no me se wo paycheck no wo de na so me na enso me ntina wo se be nya bibi ka ho na me ho hen ha me asedanka nyame 2 years ni enya nke animu o eti ne ye bode from no missy business way I fear so those of us in the diaspora need to be file tax no ye bro you 1099 now the file tax I fear the file ye bra be me the file ye do just a professional be our business imu teachers taxi drivers just a me who send your men can doctors lawyers bankers obia you hear no gadgets just say we dey run business ye less system na mount enti me say registration refundable eti brabehwe say bibia obetumi aye pe bibi kan wo na wo gina wo number akopɛ so a ebegene wo so otumi gina wo name no so do won sesi obo na wanka sa otumi manage wade business na be ye wa wo dia amount extra source of income me mo de aboa me ne mabusua enti no bra me se kakra nie momra me number na etwa gu no ne yenkasa. God bless us all, amen.
Another beautiful week starts where Sammy Flex TV, we are here to feed you with quality entertainment. That is what we are born to do. Sammy Flex TV, they move for the hub of entertainment. This place, they brave and a myself, Carissa the guitar rasta, Richie Flex, and of course the boss himself, Sammy Flex. We are doing this thing together to make sure you are okay. How are you doing? It is very important. Let me find out from you. Bro Sammy.
Yep.
Bibi Aboko there.
Bibi Aboko. Koye. The weekend was good.
I love it.
Some rest, some, Accra is on ban on drumming and noise making, so not many activities are happening. Yeah. So for the first time, Saturday, I came home like 9 p.m. that way. Whilst I was on the way to the house, my wife called me. Now when I'm so, my birthday, I was like, oh, birthday.
Want to be very sure.
No.
Didn't see that.
She couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. But I was home. Yeah. Accra is observing silence, ban on drumming and noise making. So I think so far it was good. So it did not make the weekend a little really stressful because no show, no event, everything is fine. So I think it was cool.
But I like your outfit.
Yeah. Decided to take it cool. And I'm sure somebody small.
I see that. One other guy be Kaswa no business. Now they be a brass I'm about to watch.
Fashion. This one is fashion. This one is health purposes.
All right, so
that people think that hey, now Brasa even behaves like Shatawale. He also wears 2 watches every year. Shatawale, so I wouldn't be Shatawale. I'm in shock for them. Yeah.
Charlie. Yeah, then Yami say everything is fine. Myself, I'm doing very, very well. And also, the weekend was quite, calm. But Kaswano, your experience,
there's no ban on drumming Kaswano.
Yeah, timing soon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, until after we made an into the bedroom on the floor on my baha.
Legendary Kaswa.
That's
No
right.
problem.
That's right. Shout out to
By
everybody.
it's ending, I think 15.
15,
so
yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
It's good. All right, so the name MC Berima, your favorite MC's MC. And today's episode, what we want to discuss, Burna Boy, you want to enter into Nigeria. There's been a record I was setting. Okay, West Ham Football Club. On my pitch now. Recorder. First African
I'll break
to do that record. We're breaking that record. Massive one. And I feel proud that it's coming from a man like Burna Boy.
Oh yeah. I think whether you like it or not, you can only celebrate him for this success.
Exactly.
Whether you like it or not, you can only celebrate him for this because this is not a mean achievement. This is something that not just anybody at all can do. So if one is able to do it among the few people, we need to praise him. And at the moment, I'm sure the whole world is talking about Burna Boy. I loved the way the whole Nigeria, all the influential people in show business, everybody was posting him on social media. Everybody was writing something about him. And so far, so very good. I'm so proud of what he has been able to do. The only thing I keep asking myself is, how is he doing it? How would the next guy also learn? That is what I have been thinking about. How would the next guy also learn to be able to do it? And I'm still waiting for answers. Maybe someone needs to help us because I don't know how he's... Well, maybe because of competition, he's fine being the only person doing it. But sometimes I wish that it is spread around. So Burna Boy, I know Wizkid is also to do next. Yeah, Wizkid is about to also do London. I think 16th or something, 26th, one of the dates like that in July. He's also about to do it. And I just pray that more people will be able to do it. Because one day, Burna Boy might not be there. And someone should continue with the legacy he is building now.
All right, so continue with that legacy, let's come back to Ghana, where, I love the fact that we are saying kudos to Burna Boy, but we have fellow artists here in Ghana who are also saying that, the possibility that we can do this thing is high. Why? Because he feels that we have some number of Ghanaians supporting Nigerian music, which it is true. Not highly. The skill team, that is Keche. I have another story that is coming from highly spiritual camp. So Keche is saying, Burna Boy sold out stadium show in London was 60K capacity, and I'm sure Ghanaians like 10K to 15K will be there because we love Nigeria so much. So what's stopping us from filling a capacity of 15 and more in the same UK? Meanwhile, our songs are loud there. Please comment. This is what he posted over there, and then he's saying that we should just comment about it. I felt like, no, this thing is worth discussing. Let's bring it on board. Let's hear what Patron has got to say about this. Because it got to a point, we're having challenges with, cancelling or breaking our...
So many artists cancelling their tours. I know. At least we can mention Sarkodie, who has cancelled some dates. We can mention Jackie. We can mention Kiddy. And we pray that the list ends here. So we don't get more people. Though Bisake there and some other people, they also put us some dates in London. They couldn't play the shows and all. They changed it to do some other dates. But that's fine. We still have to do some more.
Okay. Now, this is what Keche is saying. A little over 15. I mean, 10K or 15. This is what he's saying.
Well, I read his post. Just that his post is ambiguous a little bit. He says, Burna Boy sold out stadium show in London was 80K capacity. And point of correction, it is 60K capacity. I know people are trying to spin on it. That is why everywhere you go, they are doing 80. Because even the citation he was giving for that particular show is 60K. So the 80K, I don't know how they are doing it, but that's fine. I understand this area. When it comes to media and journalism, hype is around. So that's good. If someone is playing with the hype thing, that's fine. And he says, and I'm sure Ghanaians like 10K to 15K will be there because we love Nigeria so much. Once again, he can't be so sure. And we can't say he's right. Because he's only guessing that, okay, because he thinks that there are so many Ghanaians who love Nigeria, out of the 60K, there will be about 10,000 to 15,000 Ghanaians who are there. That one we cannot be so sure about it because there's no evidence to this effect.
Yeah.
Because me watching, I think I saw more white people than black people.
Yes.
Watching with the videos and photos that I've seen, I saw more white people than black people.
Yeah.
So if it is a Nigerian artist and there are more white people there than black people, it means the rest of the black people, we are now going to divide the rest of the black people to Nigeria, South Africa, Cameroon, Congo, any of these African countries, including Ghana.
Yeah.
And no matter what, I'm not sure he would want to tell us that more Ghanaians will be there than Nigerians will be there.
Or other
So out of, say, if the whites were, say, 60% or 40%, the 30% blacks, we can say about 20% of them will be, say, Nigeria.
Nigerians, yeah.
And then 10% we share. So as to his projection that there will be about 10 or 15,000 Ghanaians there, I doubt.
Okay.
I want to doubt it vehemently.
Okay.
Now, after doubting it, I still come back to the sense he's making. Well, maybe they are not 10K, they are not 15K, but even if there are 2K people there, even if there are 1K people there, even if there are 3K people there, what does it mean? It means among our folks, among our citizens out there, we also have about some 1,000, 2,000 people who are event goers.
Yeah.
Does it mean that the ordinary Ghanaian artist can also go to UK and get a 2,000 capacity filled with ease? Maybe not 60K. Does it mean that an ordinary Ghanaian artist will also go to UK? And because we know 5,000 of our people are ready to spend on a concert, does it mean we have people as Ghanaian musicians who go there and within some few months also sell 2,000 capacity easily? Bro, it is. As a matter of fact, I was having a conversation with some of these guys on Twitter Spaces the other day, and they were talking about our sound, or better still, our songs. And they think that it is not about our people, though. It is not about our Ghanaians who are not patronizing events. It's about the kind of songs we are giving to the people.
The kind of songs.
The kind of songs we are giving to the people. When Burna Boy released Last, on the streets of, I think, Nottingham Carnival or something, we saw how white people were jamming to Last on the streets. This video, it came, I think it was out somewhere last year or either late last year or early this year. Nottingham Festival, we saw people, a good number of people on the streets jamming to Last song. So, these people were not like more or less like only blacks. A good number of whites in there. Such a person, if he's coming to stage a show, don't you think they will pay money to go?
Definitely.
But now, go out there, MC Berima. Go out there. How many songs are being played from Ghana? Go out there. How many of these international platforms are having Ghanaian songs topping charts? Go out there. How many of our people are winning some of these international recognitions? They are not getting it. We'll be here. We say Rema, numbers. Rema is doing this. Rema is doing that. The kind of even collaborations they are doing. How many of our people are doing such collaborations? Remember, until you do any of these things, you will not get any people. You not get these number of people buying tickets to come and see your event. And these are the facts. Until you are able to do all these things, it is a process. The song should fly. The song should top charts. The song should be on relevant platforms.
Yeah.
There are some UK stations there, like the Choice FM, all those platforms. Are your songs being played there? Bro, when you go and you tune into those platforms, they are not playing more Ghanaian songs.
Yeah.
Most of the songs they are playing from Africa, about 60 or 70% of them are from Nigeria. So what it means is that if anybody goes in there whose songs are being played on those platforms, people will buy because they know the songs, they can relate. Go and put many of our artists there, they don't know their songs.
Wow.
They don't know their songs. The other day, someone was telling me his children, who are Ghanaians, he was quizzing them, how many Ghanaian artists do you know? Which Ghanaian artists do you know? Let me check your playlist. They don't even have Ghanaian songs in their playlist. So such a person, if he gets to the event going age, and he hears there's a Burna Boy coming, there's a Wizkid coming, there's a Rema coming, there is a Joe Boy coming, because they have been consuming their songs, they will buy. Maybe Keche is doing well here, but they are not listening to Keche songs. So if they hear Keche is coming to London, no, nothing pushes them to go buy a ticket to go see a Keche concert.
Yeah.
So, bro, that is the problem. It's not about 15,000 people buying ticket for Burna Boy's show. So automatically, when you go there as a Ghanaian, you're also going to get this 15,000. No, if your songs don't appeal to them, they are not coming. And that is what we are experiencing now. Our songs are not cutting. I listen to event promoters from abroad. Everywhere in the world, we have someone representing. They are telling us that, Charlie, the songs are not going. And when it comes to event, it's about the songs. So it's not about your persona. It's about your songs. Your songs first.
That is
Because we are coming there to jam.
Yeah.
I should be ready to come and jam to a song that I so much love. Charlie, people will go to Burna Boy's concert because I know, if not for anything, that his song last in UK.
Yeah.
Everybody go to breakfast.
It's blowing. Now, Keche made one final comment, and someone came to reply that one. And then he's saying that, meanwhile, our songs are also loud there. Meanwhile, our songs
Who
are
said
also
our
loud.
songs are loud?
Keche in the same
No,
post
it's
now.
not true. Loud way.
Now, listen to the...
No. Our songs are loud way. Our songs are loud way.
In London and aside that. Now, let's listen to what someone came to reply.
If you go to one African restaurant and they are playing your song, it doesn't make your song loud in UK. You can go to one African restaurant, of course. They sell fufu there. They sell banku there. If you go there and your songs are being played there, it doesn't mean your songs are loud. Never.
This guy corrected him. And
The people who go to the event, those who are following trends, they might not even be going to the African restaurants.
I see. Now, this guy is saying it's songs loud with a question mark. That's the question he's asking. Sorry. Only 2 Ghanaian songs were played during the concert. Camido's Sugarcane.
As in the Burna Boy concert? Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yes, and that is Camido's Sugarcane and Blackwood's second sermon. So how loud were our songs?
No, our songs, they are not loud. And it hurts me to say this. It's not as if I'm saying this with pride. No, I'm not saying this with pride at all. I'm saying it with pains. Yeah. I'm saying with pains because our songs are not out there. I am a believer of the Ghanaian dream. Yeah. I'm a believer of the Ghanaian artists also flying just as Burna Boy is flying. But with the metrics on the ground, we will struggle. And we want to be very honest. Until some few people start breaking the code and doing it as they are doing it, we will struggle. Because, like I'm saying, it is about the song. Black Sheriff is able to do what he's doing now because now he has songs that are doing so well. Yeah. Black Sheriff really has songs that are doing so well. His feature with Burna Boy came in a long way to help him. Went on so many charts. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So if you don't have the song, forget about it. Here in Ghana, you may be okay, you'll be fine. But out there, you struggle, and that is fact.
This is a honest opinion from Sammy Flex, and what is your opinion? Same way. The comment section is reserved for you. Please drop it and then make sure if this is the first time you are watching us, you like and subscribe, and we move on because we have a lot for you. Now, let's move on to our last and final. This one, you want to tehu. Okay. Now, let's call it Showtime with Andy Dusty, where we had to phone in Keche, music producer, talent manager, and then
record label
boss. Why? Because we feel, or we realized, or we saw that there's been 1 or 2 out there, including Lasmid, Mr. Drew. They've opted out. How did it happen? This is what he said. Let's watch this video. When we come back, we'll enter into it more.
Also Obetomuna say Lasmid, and also every highly spiritual, and answer and okay.
Yes, I will confirm that we feel highly spiritual music. Yes.
Wow. Wow. Now, was it before VGMA and now we knew actually? Where they are from?
The conversation with Lasmid, there's back and forth, okay. But it was way before VGM, way before.
Wow.
And we started to say, I want to go. Hey. And so there's a story behind it, but I don't think it's appropriate to start the last week conversation now.
Okay.
Would you minimum when we are very close? I mean, we're starting Mr. Highly spiritual music. You're one of the people who are very influential when it comes to the label. There are times you could drive all the way to Tema to sit down with the artists and advise them and talk to them. And see, this assembly, we are privy 100% to the entire conversation. Okay. At the right time, I believe that it will show a lot of respect to the entire listeners, if we bring out the exact truth. And so at the right time, I believe but to see there are things
all right.
Okay, so boss, this is it. First of all, Mr. Drew, Wababonte Abi debunk that the notions that Ghanaians and our perception that we have that when you opt out of a record label, being an idol or a solo artist, independent, good, thank you for that word. Sometimes it doesn't really go well for you. He's come to debunk it.
What did he say?
He's saying that is not true. He will make sure that he flies and does well.
Well, it is not cast in stone that when you leave a record label, you are going to fail. No, it's not like that. Just that the stories in Ghana, the number of stories out here in Ghana, many people who left record labels could not succeed. That is why when it comes to that discussion, many people are likely to say that if you are not careful and you leave a record label, you will not succeed. It is not as if that is cast in stone like at all costs. The moment you leave a record label, it means you are going to fail. No, it is not like that. But the reality is that most of the stories you have here, because these artists, they were being spoon-fed whilst they were under the record label. The moment they left the record label, they all struggled. And if you go through the Links records, it is clear. Most of the people who left there, they couldn't survive. You can mention a tall list of names of artists who left Links Entertainment. Ask about their well-being now or where they are now. They are not functioning like it was. So if Mr. Drew says to him he can make it, yes, he can make it. Depending on what works he puts in there, depending on what mechanisms he gets to support himself, depending on what resources that will come behind him to do what he's doing. If he has everything set up right, why not? He can do it. So it is not an automatic failure paddle that he's on. He can still do something if he wants to do it.
All right, so thank you very much, Brother Sammy, on that one. And then we wish him well. That's what we will say. Now, let's move on to Lasmid's one.
Okay.
In the phone interview where he's saying that he feels, no, there are more of it. There are more to it, but in the right time, he'll come out and then disclose it.
Yeah.
What do you think will be the trigger?
I am not too sure what is happening, but obviously, something is not right at Highly Spiritual.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not too sure. In fact, I cannot pinpoint my hand on any specific thing that I know is the problem at Highly Spiritual. But with what is happening, we know something is not right.
Yeah.
I've had a conversation with Mr. Drew's former manager, and he told me some of the issues that led to Mr. Drew's exit from Highly Spiritual. We had a conversation, a long time conversation for about an hour and more, and he told me some things that might have led to the exit of Mr. Drew from Highly Spiritual. Then at that time, I never knew Lasmid was also on his way out until this particular interview where Keche has confirmed that, it has been back and forth for some time. So all this while, looks like whatever forces are there have been pushing Lasmid out, but maybe they were trying to manage it and still it did not work out and he has to finally leave. As it stands now, Keche has also outdoored new artists. 4 of them. Including our own Sugar Lord.
Yeah.
Keche, as I talk to you, has outdoored another 4 set of artists under the Highly Spiritual label. And remember, even around the time Creamy and Mr. Drew Dems were there, there were other people, including Yao Beck and those guys. Yeah. And most of them also left. Now, that generation of artists, they are all wiped out at the moment. That generation of Mr. Drew, and they have all been wiped out, and now a new artist, a new set of artists, or a new generation is reborn. And I'm here asking that, could it be Keche's strategy? As in his strategy is that he takes you up from scratch, nurtures you, polishes you. He makes what he'll make out of you within the initial stages. And once you are out there, he lets you go. Could that be his strategy? Once again, I'm not too sure. And if that is his strategy, I don't know how important this strategy will be to his business. Because I know when it comes to music contracts, nobody even signs 1 year or 2 years contracts. With music contracts, minimum you are likely to sign will be like 5 years.
5 years.
Which will be good. But then the investment is well planted or cultivated and profit can come later. But I'm not too sure what KO's strategy is because it's Lasmid. I'm sure maybe, apart from the fact that, when he had the song, he was really making some money. But now, maybe this is the time for him to even make more money because the name is now settling. At that time, the name was not too big. I remember he went to Ghana Music Awards UK for his performance. It was so obvious many did not even know him that much. But now, the name is settling. This is the time that you are even going to mention his name and sign better deals. But unfortunately, the guy is out. From how Kewa is presenting the case, looks like the story is not palatable.
Yeah.
From how Kewa is presenting the case, where he said that the issues are too plenty, he doesn't want to talk about them now, and at the right time, they will find a way to present it to their people because they respect their audience. It looks like the story is not too palatable, but then artists and managers or artists and labels, that story is always hard to judge. It's always hard to judge because at every point in time, everybody thinks he or she is right. Artist thinks he's right, manager thinks he's right, and it becomes confusing to even know who to trust. Someone put out a comment on Facebook, and Shatawale came to reply. No, actually, I shared the comments, and under my comment, Shatta also came to reply something where the guy said, Zeda, in fact, I shouldn't say someone, Zeda, Alexander Kofi Abeka. Yes, he put out a comment on Facebook saying, now Lasmid is now going to be independent. Let's see whether he can survive. And Shatta was not happy with that comment. I saw the comment. Shatta was not happy with that comment. He described the comment as stupid comment because why would the guy say, let's see whether he will survive? Yes, because he thinks, well, any other artist, you can decide to go solo and still do it, or you can decide to work with a label and still do it. But in all, they all come with their challenges. None is on a silver platter. So yes, highly spiritual. They have an experienced house, highly spiritual. They have a name that is so influential in the music industry, and Kewa is a very influential name. If you mention Kewa's name anywhere in this music industry, he will get his due. He will get the necessary respect that he deserves. So I still think that it is early days yet for us to know what is wrong. Because it looks like all those who are coming out, they are not giving us the real things happening. Mr. Drew is out and he's not telling us why he's out. I'm sure the best he will say is, oh, my contract ended and I did not want to continue. If your contract ends and it was good, won't you continue signing? Are you not getting me?
Maybe he's not in the position to.
That's what I'm saying. But there are some of these guys who play in some footballs, some football clubs. Their contract will end, but because the deal is good, they extend their contract all the time. But if the contract ends and they say, oh, you don't want to sign again, then it means there is a change. A change for good or a change for bad. So we are not too sure, but I still think that let them do their work. It is not easy in this space. So if some people come together and they are doing, the best we can do is to wish them well. But at the moment, looking at how things are going, we need to pray for some people. And those we have to pray for, evidence will come for everybody to see.
All right.
Those you have to pray for, evidence will come. They know that, Sammy Flex was saying these guys needed the prayers. You see, I've actually told you the lifespan of so many artists. Have you not seen them falling? Have you not seen them falling?
We have.
Many of them I mentioned.
Prophet Sammy.
And there is you. And now when you hit back one, and just no one know.
You're right.
Hit back one. Unfortunately, it is one hit that brings the stubbornness to. When you hit back on a month for friend, namana. Wakuku, Obua, hit in the best. A son, now be say, oh, Babania, yet your Rock of Gibraltar. Yeah, Sada.
All right.
Metisela, yet yours.
All right, so thank you very much, Sammy, on this one. This is the story that is around Kiwa and Mr. Drew, same way, Lasmid. All we do is to pray and wish them well.
So what is happening to Creamy too?
Creamy. I don't know if he's still doing the music or something.
No, he's still doing music. But what I mean is he also still under highly spiritual or he's also exited?
From the way things are going, I'm not sure he's still there.
Okay, early days yet, like I'm still saying. So let's monitor how things will play out.
Straight, and let's not pass judgment straight.
No, never.
Yes. Okay, so this is what we have for you on today's episode. My name MC Berima, your favorite MC's MC. And let's say thank you to Currency the Digital Rasta being our camera coverage personnel. Same way Richie Flex, our editor, Papa. And to you too for always being a part of the show. Thank you once again. Peace, and we are out.